Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. The Smiths, and was this half a person? All right. Yeah, half a person. The Smiths. Now I've been like reacting. I don't know when I'm gonna release this one, but anyway, I've been doing other music, other artists, and anyway, I really like the Smiths, so I don't want to forget about the Smiths. And yeah, so this was like requested. I saw, and I said, all right, you're gonna get your request fulfilled. So yeah, this is half a person. I'm just gonna listen to it and then talk about it after, like I usually do, and hopefully this doesn't get taken down for copyright. Anyway, let's get into it, and yeah, we'll talk about it after. All right.
Call me morbid, call me pale. I've spent 6 years on your trail. 6 long years on your trail. Call me morbid, call me pale. I've spent 6 years on your trail. 6 full years of my life on your trail. And if you have 5 seconds to spare, then I'll tell you the story of my life. 16, clumsy and shy, I went to London and I booked myself in at the YWCA. I said I like it here, can I stay? I like it here, can I stay? Do you have a vacancy for a back scrubber? She was left behind and sad, and she wrote to me equally down. She said, in the days when you were hopelessly poor, I just liked you more. And if you have 5 seconds to spare, then I'll tell you the story of my life. 16, clumsy and shy, I went to London and I booked myself in at the YWCA. I said I like it here, can I stay? I like it here, can I stay? And do you have a vacancy for a back scrubber? Call me morbid, call me pale. I've spent too long on your trail, far too long, chasing your tail. And if you have 5 seconds to spare, then I'll tell you the story of my life. 16, clumsy and shy, that's the story of my life. 16, clumsy and shy, the story of my life. That's the story of my life. That's the story of my life. That's the story of my life. The story of my life. That's 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 the story of my life.
Okay, so yeah, about 3.5 minutes there, done. Okay, so story of my life, but not social distortion. This is the Smiths, and this is half a person, and this is a song that I enjoyed, and big surprise on that one. Um, so I mean, I guess I'll just get right into it on Genius.com, and I like how on Genius.com over here, shout out here. There's always a lot of information on Smiths songs. I mean, which I feel is just like a testament to the Smiths as a band and how people regard their music and their lyrics. But anyway, now that's over. So it says this song is about adolescence and a crush that Morrissey used to have during his teen years, but never said anything to, which he is addressing here. This song shows everything that makes Morrissey who he is as a songwriter. It has his charm, his fantastic wordplay, and his wittiness. Bonjour. And then it says Half a Person is an unloved gem from the Smiths, but those that have really listened to it understand fully that this is one of the greatest by the band and should be treated that way. Hello. Okay, I guess I'm a big fan now. So either way, yeah. Okay, so it says artists. What have the artists said about this song? So it said Morrissey told the British music magazine The Face in 1990 that this song was autobiographical. Of the woman who writes the letter, he said, "Yes, that is all absolutely true. She does exist." So I mean, I guess this is about a woman. Yeah. But then also I see some like contradicting things here about how Morrissey, or was it Morrissey didn't like even in his pre-teens or whatever, he was not a big fan of girls, I guess, because someone said Morrissey spent the entirety of his teenage years admiring this girl, and then somebody responded, quite unlikely as Morrissey has directly written about his absolute lack of romantic slash sexual interest in girls in his pre-adult life. So I mean, yeah, you can take it for what it is or take it for what you want, whatever. But either way, let's go on. So it says, and if you have 5 seconds to spare, then I'll tell you the story of my life. 16, clumsy and shy. So yeah, he spent so much time thinking about this girl, and all he asks for is 5 seconds from her to tell his own life story. This goes to show that he reckons his own life is very uninteresting, which just shows how little of himself Morrissey feels. So I mean, again, the same themes we always get in a Smith song. Kind of depressing a little bit, he's getting into it and he's trying to really convey something to the listener about how he's feeling and what he feels inside. I mean, it's pretty good. It's what makes him one of the best writers, like, I guess, of the past 40 years or whatever. I mean, he's got to be up there. The songs I've heard here, they're all very well done. And Johnny Marr on guitar, hello, you got a band. Anyway, I went to London and I booked myself at the YWCA. So it says this is the female equivalent of the YMCA. This is another example of Morrissey being vague regarding his sexuality. And when interviewed about whether he is gay, he admitted, "I am humasexual. I am attracted to humans." So I mean, I guess he takes humans for what they are. Again, I don't remember if he's like married or what he's doing with if he has a spouse or whatever. But either way, he can do what he wants. I mean, he's Morrissey, for God's sakes. All right. So then, verse 2, she was left behind and sour, and she wrote to me equally dour, I guess. Yeah, and then the annotation on that. After he has achieved success and moved on from his past, he receives a message from this girl who is upset that she has been left behind while he became successful. So then it says, she said, "In the days when you were hopelessly poor, I just liked you more." Oh boy. So it says the classic idea that success changes people. She claims that even though he was poor back then, she liked him. Now that he is wealthy, he has changed and she no longer feels the same way. Yeah, I've seen that happen. It sucks when it happens. Again, he said this is a true story, so I mean, yeah, it just sucks when that kind of thing happens. I mean, yeah, I mean, you hear a lot of that kind of stuff about people who get famous and, you forget your old friends or whatever, and your old friends are like, "Hey, can I have some of your money?" and all that crap. And it's just a lot of, it's a burden a lot of the time for things like that. But either way, go on to the chorus here. So it says, "I said, I like it here, can I stay? I like it here, can I stay? Do you have a vacancy for a back scrubber?" Referring to the YWCA. So it says, Morrissey he was always had a keen interest and support in feminism. He also asks in jest if they have a vacancy for him, even if it's a lowly type of job like a back scrubber, which I thought was kind of funny. I think I kind of chuckled at that part. But yeah, anyway, we go on after that, and you get to the bridge and then the chorus, which is the ending of the song. So yeah, I mean, there's not much else to unpack here. I did miss this line, "Call me morbid, call me pale." And so it goes on to say, like, Morrissey is perhaps acknowledging the stereotypes that British people are pale, and he's owning up to the stereotype that he is, as a songwriter, is gloomy and focused on morbid subject matter. And yeah, a metaphorical interpretation would be Morrissey as a vampire stalking this woman for all these years, hoping to steal some vitality from her for himself. So yeah, I mean, a lot to unpack. Like I said, there's always a lot of annotations, and a lot of stuff in the bio of a song from the Smiths, because it's just, I mean, there's always a lot to unpack. I feel there's no Smith song where it's just like, oh, I get it. It's just like you gotta unpack it and you gotta look through it. And like the person said here in the bio, this song is kind of underrated. And yeah, I mean, I like it. And yeah, I mean, it's a good song. I don't know like what other Smith songs are underrated or whatever. I just listen to the requests and then I would listen to the music and then I react or whatever. So yeah, I guess that's about it. I mean, another gloomy kind of song from another gloomy kind of guy. And yeah, I don't know. This is kind of random, but I'm just gonna say it sucks that the Smiths broke up in like 1987 or whatever. And yeah, I just wish them all the best. And I know that Morrissey's kind of a controversial figure now. I've said this before, but I hope they're all doing well, and I hope that they can move on. Well, they have moved on. Obviously, it's been like 40 years. But either way, yeah, it was just a great time for them, obviously, and they had a lot of fans, and yeah, they did very well in their time. So yeah, anyway, that's done. Thanks for watching all that stuff. Thanks for subscribing and commenting and liking and everything. It's all appreciated. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Thank you very much. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. All right.